All right, I've seen several of you asking this question or variations of it. What was Karmelo Anthony's defense? Well, it started in the afternoon on Saturday, continued on Monday morning, several hours both days, 5 total witnesses called. That is a lot fewer than the prosecution called. And of course, Anthony himself decided not to testify. His attorneys called 3 student athletes, a police officer, and a coach at his high school. But there are 2 things to remember here. The burden of proof is on the prosecution here. The defense doesn't have to call any witnesses at all if they don't want to. And defense attorneys have also been cross-examining the state's witnesses. So from the jury's perspective, they've heard from the defense attorneys throughout this trial in the questions they've asked on cross-examination. The jury may not be drawing a distinction between the defense witnesses and the questions the defense asks the witnesses the prosecution has called. In the initial police report, Anthony talked about self-defense. And our legal expert who was inside the courtroom says often in Texas in self-defense cases, a person who is on trial will testify in their own defense and explain what happened from their perspective. Anthony elected not to do that in this case. But our expert says jurors will be instructed not to hold that against him. That is his right. And our expert believes the instructions the jury will receive will allow them to consider self-defense during their deliberations.